Now, in this first part, I'd like to ask some questions about yourself. Do you work or are you a student?
Well, I do the two things. First, I am a student of 11th grade in the School of Cumbres, but also in the weekend I work in a restaurant called the Buque. What I do, I am a waiter and I attend. My principal job is being a waiter and give him the people like bread that is the special thing of the restaurant. But also I am in the restaurant store making some package for the people ask the restaurant to give him breads to the house.
Okay, so now, what's your favorite snack between meals?
Oh, I have like some options, but my principal snacks that I will eat if I am like full hungry, I will say a hamburger. Why? Because it have many proteins and you cannot only put like one meal. You can put a lot of milk, you can put a lot of vegetables, a lot of sauce, and it full charge a hamburger. But if you ask me like a snack or a package that I would eat if I would in the school, I would say a Dorito. Because I think it has the combination of flavor between the acid and the salad, and the package bring a lot of content, and when I eat it, I'm not hungry anymore.
Okay, so what's your ideal form of relaxation?
My ideal form of relaxation, I will say I have two principles. The first is sleep, because when I came from this school, the first thing I do is or take lunch or sleep, because I get to my home very tired of all the entire day. But in the night, my favorite thing to do is going to the gym, because I think that is not only good for my body, but it's also good for my mental health. And I can think in another things when I am in the gym.
Okay, so now, how often do you find time to relax?
I will say my answer is with the hand of the last answer. And my time of relaxation, I will say it is after the school. Because when I go to the school, it's from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So it's the entire day of studying and being moving, doing some activities, a lot of activities, I would say. So my relaxation is when I came from the school, as I said before. I sleep, or also I play video games with my friends. And in the night, I will say, as I said before, from the gym, because I can do exercise for my body and I can be a better form of myself.
Okay, so now, how much work do you take home? So, as I said before, how much work do you take home?
In home, I really don't work, because, as I said before, I work as a waiter in the restaurant of Buque. In that place, I work giving bread to some people, and I also I work as a waiter, taking the tent of the things the people is going to eat. But I really don't work in my house. I could say I do homeworks in my house, but I don't have a virtual work.
Okay, so now, what are your working hours each week?
Each week it has some variation, because it's depending on my boss. It's depending if he call me or not. But for say you a number, I will say 4 or 8 hours a the week, because they call me in the weekend because I am studying. I am in 11th grade, and my roles, my turns are from in the weekend, in the Saturday and Sunday, for 8 a.m. To 12 a.m. and in in the night, I will say from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
So now the part two. Now I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 or 2 minutes. Before you talk, you have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand? Here is some paper and a pencil for making notes ahead of each topic. I'd like you to describe an area of your country that is well known for its natural beauty.
Okay. No, no. Okay, thank you for the time, but I will don't take the time because I know my answer. The place I am thinking that have a natural beauty is my school. My school is located in Chia, that is a city or a place nearly to Bogota, that is the capital of Colombia. In the school, you can see a lot of people. The people you study, all the people around are the teachers, the people from other grades, and it is too beautiful to stay in the school because it have a really nice campus. It have a lot of green areas. It have a lot of vegetation, and you can when you go to the school, you are not feeling that you are going to that place only for study, but also you can despejate your mind and talk with other people. And in my case, I think that it's better to be in the school than in the house, because in the house you are repeating and repeating the routine. So, for example, when I am vacations, um, I don't really like the vacation because I frustrate of doing nothing in my house. Staying in the four walls of my house without doing nothing, without talking with people. So I appreciate a lot in the school. You can get there. You can get there to the school because it is really near, or I think in my case because I live really near, and you can the school gives to you the transport if you don't have a car, or also you can get by your own way. And for last, this place is very beautiful because, as I said before, it has a lot of green area, and also you can share with other people, and you can meet new people.
We've been talking about areas of natural beauty, and I'd like to ask you some more general questions about this. First, what disadvantages do tourism bring to these places?
What I think is that the tourists that I include in that don't really appreciate the nature, because, for example, when we go for vacations to one place, for example, to the beach, we don't appreciate the ecosystem. The people nowadays throw a lot of plastics, a lot of things that affect the environment, and don't think in what is around us, and only think about them.
Okay, so next, what can individuals do to help protect areas of natural beauty?
In my opinion, the individuals, the first things they need to know, or they need to make, is to take conscience about the things that they do. Because as the example that I said before, if you go to the beach and you start throwing away plastics and all of that stuff that affects the environment and the animals, we are going back in the world. We are not going forward, and we are not helping the ecosystem, and the ecosystem also helping us. For example, the first thing that is breathing. So we are killing us.
And for next, why is it sometimes difficult for governments to make decisions about protecting these places?
In my opinion, I think it is because the government can do those decisions to protect some areas, because those areas are also production, and it is helpful for the economy of the government. So, for example, it is a place and a land that have petroleum, that have oil, the government is not too easy for they to decide if to protect that area or exploit those minerals and take it for their own benefit and for the economic of their own places.